Hi, thanks for coming to my channel. This is Midnight Moon Tarot and I'm Diana. This reading is going to be for the astrological sign of Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, anywhere in your birth chart that Pisces appears, this reading is for you. Also, if you're new to my channel, I'd like to take just a second and invite you to subscribe and click that little bell so that you're sure to be notified whenever I upload new content. Also, in the description box below, you will find links to my social media, my Patreon, PayPal, and links to some really cool things on Amazon I think you guys will like. Also, if you like the way that I read tarot, you can email me and request a personalized reading based on your birthday, your birth time, location, as well as compatibility readings for you and your lover as well. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to jump right into this reading. All right. What are the love messages for Pisces for the month of October 2019? What are the love messages for Pisces for the month of October 2019? What are the love messages for Pisces for the month of October 2019? Okay, that feels like it's shuffled and short but sweet. I'm going to go ahead and divide these. Okay, so we have 3 stacks, and here we go. All right, wonderful. All right, the card on the bottom of the deck is the Star. All right, I like this card a lot. It represents new beginnings, a fresh start, putting yourself out there, making yourself vulnerable. See how she's nude here. She's just bearing her all. She's being honest about her feelings and, you know, quite innocently just jumping into a brand new future with not really so much not like a care in the world, but just a complete brand new beginning. It's wonderful. All right. And also, you'll notice that there's an 8-pointed star. The number 17 equals up to an 8, and you have 8 stars surrounding this 8-pointed star. And in Chinese Feng Shui, 888 is very, very lucky. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put this reading out. Now, the first row is for you, as well as, okay, maybe I didn't shuffle these as good. I'm going to shuffle just a little bit more right here, because they were almost the same exact cards in the same order as the last reading. Now, if they show up again, then of course they're your cards, okay? So I'm gonna shuffle just a little bit more here, okay? Sometimes that happens. Sometimes I can shuffle 10 or 15 times and they come up exactly the same. But I always feel like, you know, wow, it's just weird that, you know, they'll show up almost exactly the same like that. Okay. And we're gonna try this. Okay. First card represents you and things that you've been going through, things that have recently passed, things that are coming towards you in the near future. The second column is the same thing, only it's for your beloved, your intended, your twin flame soulmate, karmic partner, your ex, whatever role they might have played in your life. And the third row is your obstacles. These are great obstacles, okay? It's the Ace of Pentacles as well as the Wheel of Fortune for your obstacles. But we're going to have to see what that's about when we get there. And the fourth is your outcome. Okay, so I see that some of you may have been involved with a fire sign. All right, and this person may have been a little bit sneaky, manipulative, a person that has been less than honest. If we want to call him a liar, then I guess that's what it is. I was saying the other day when this card came up in explanation of it. I think of this card as a thief because when they lie to you, they are stealing your choice of whether you would have wanted to remain in that relationship or even get started in a relationship. But it could be very well could be a fire sign. So, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person that's in your life. It could be anyone that is also cusp born or has heavy Aries in, has heavy fire in their chart somewhere. All right, so your lover is feeling the Five of Swords as well as the Magician. So, can you hold on just one second? Sorry, I had company. My daughter's here. Say hi.
Hi.
All right. So, yeah, like I was saying, this Seven of Swords guy, I always view him as a thief because when he lies to you and manipulates you into maybe being in a relationship with him or starting a relationship, he is basically a thief because he is stealing your choice of whether you would have been in a relationship or even started up with them at all. All right, and in the next row, we have the Magician as well as the Five of Swords. So this is what's going on with your intended, your beloved, your soulmate, your twin flame, whoever is first in your thoughts when you wake up and last in your thoughts when you go to sleep at night. They are wanting to they are wanting to manifest something right now, but all I'm seeing happening is there's a lot of petty arguing. There is a lot of name calling. You know, like when you have an argument with somebody and they don't really have a valid argument, so they call you a fat bitch or something like that, or a dumb cunt, because they can't quite come up with anything valid, so they attack you. And that's what the Five of Swords is. So they may win the argument, but they're not going to win the battle in the long run. So they may have been dealing, that may be them, but they may have also been dealing with someone who treated them that way. Okay. Could you go turn that off for me? All right. We're cooking spaghettis. Okay. All right, so in the obstacles, we have the Ace of Pentacles as well as the Wheel of Fortune. So that's what I was saying when I was laying out the spread, was this doesn't look like much of a obstacle. Although you could have been very, very fortunate in the finance department and bringing money in and your jobs and such, and your luck is maybe going to be turning where you're not, or it could be the complete opposite, where you may not have had so much good fortune in the career or money department. This could be changing very soon. And when the Wheel of Fortune comes in, being a major arcana card, the word major is the focus here, because these are very, very strong and powerful influences whenever we have a major arcana show up in our reading. So your luck is going to be changing. So whatever luck you've been having, switch it. Okay. And in the outcome, we have the Three of Swords as well as the Seven of Wands. So where there might have been, in this situation where your lover was having these petty arguments with someone, the Seven of Wands is in reverse, which means they're just not going to participate in it. They're not going to let it bother them. They're not going to feel defensive. They're not going to allow it to trigger them. Now, this Seven of Swords that we were dealing with earlier, this could be that you find out that there had been a third-party situation going on that you're maybe not so happy with, okay? Or it could be that the person that you were involved with has recently either left a situation that involved a third party. So now, good news is, and your Wheel of Fortune turns in all areas of your life, is that person may be more available to you. All right. So we also have more major arcana cards. We are currently in the Libra season, and this shows that you have the new moon in Libra, which we just had a few days ago. We have the Chariot, which is energy that is moving really, really fast. You feel as if you're being pulled in two directions, and this card is almost complementary to it because she is sitting here. She's blindfolded, so she's going to go with what she really thinks is best. What is the best outcome for everyone involved? And it also, being twos, you know, that always has to do with making decisions, and it's the Two of Swords also has to do with peace. See where the two swords are crossed? That's your conflict, but the two swords are up like the peace sign, and so it means that you are able to come to some kind of motivation to come to a truce and have peace with whatever has been giving you conflict in your life that has made you feel as if you are pulled into two directions. All right, so again, your partner is the Nine of Wands as well as the Ace of Wands reversed. So whatever relationship they had been in prior to this, and this feels like a brand new relationship that you are either just entering, and it has some residual effects on the person that you're currently with, or one that you are just about to enter. But your person has been put in a position where, after there was so much petty name calling and third-party situations going on, they feel a little bit defensive. They are waiting for any and every red flag. Okay, they learned some lessons, and they are attracted to you, which we have this Ace of Wands here to tell me that, but it is in reverse, which tells me that they're going to be withholding and maybe stepping back just a little bit because they are not in a rush to get into a situation that is going to affect them that way again. All right, so your obstacles are the Queen of Cups reversed as well as the Nine of Swords. So Queen of Cups, Pisces, you know you're a water sign, and most likely this Queen of Cups is you, and so when she's in reverse, she's feeling just a little bit out of sorts, not quite herself. There are things that you may be staying up late at night thinking about that are bothering you, that are pulling heavy on your heart and causing you to lose sleep or maybe be distracted, that even during the day you may be just a little out of focus. Okay, so these are your obstacles to be aware of that are coming up. All right, so your outcome is showing me that we have the King of Swords here. And the King of Swords, he's right and just, and he doesn't care about feelings. He's going to make the right decision, whether it breaks your own heart or breaks someone else's heart. If it is the right thing, it is the right thing. In conjunction with this Eight of Cups, the Eight of Cups shows that he's walking away, but the Eight of Cups, even though there's 8 and that's a lot and things might have been pretty good, it shows that he is walking away from a situation. The Eight of Cups shows that he is walking away on the lookout for something better. So we have the, I'm sorry, my daughter's phone's ringing. I did that last time she was with me when I did a Pisces reading. Okay, so yeah, if you would just quiet and then that, so I won't disturb again. Okay, so you're deciding to maybe put this past situation that has caused you some hurt and some grief behind you and walk away to start this new relationship with somebody. Okay, so it's kind of slow to start. So we have the Page of Swords as well as the Hermit. So your partner is feeling like they need, definitely after this situation where they were feeling a little withdrawn and held back, that they are going to perhaps take a little time to watch their path. You see how he's holding this lantern and he's looking in front of him because he wants to be able to see what's coming. He's been on the lookout for these red flags, and hopefully he won't find any. I see that the lines of communication will be open between you and your person, and that apparently they're going to be pretty great because your obstacles are the King of Pentacles as well as the World. You really, basically, your first set of obstacles was this Ace of Coins plus the Wheel of Fortune. Your second was Queen reversed and the Nine of Swords. But these cards in your obstacles don't really look much like obstacles at all. You may suddenly and unexpectedly have another person enter your life. This is most likely a earth sign, and I'm feeling Virgo more than anything else. So we have Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn as the earth signs. This is someone who is more settled, a little more mature, and I don't necessarily mean older. They could be 10 years younger than you, but have that focus. They are settled. They know exactly what they want. They're strong in their career. They are wanting a loving and happy family. They want dinner on the table every night, and they are wonderful providers in exchange, and they are basically offering you the world. So here we go. So this could be the star that's entering. This could be something that is going to be coming into your life. Okay, so see the Hierophant, and this means that there is going to be a marriage offer. It has to do with marriage and serious relationships and long-term relationships, and you have this Knight of Wands that is coming in. Now this could be a person, an earth sign that is earth and fire, which would be Aries, Taurus cusp, or it could be Leo, Virgo cusp, or it could be Sagittarius, Capricorn cusp. But look for somebody with that, because they still, even though they're all settled and all that, they still are a very exciting person who they like travel, they love being social, they love things like that, but has definitely put their eye upon you and wants to make a very strong commitment with you, and they're going to do it really fast because this particular knight is a warrior, and he makes a beeline, and he goes exactly for what he's looking for. All right. So, okay. So we have these three cards here. We have Death reversed, we have the Four of Pentacles, and we have the Five of Wands. So yeah, maybe this person that we were talking about earlier, the person that has a lot of arguing and pettiness and immaturity and things like that going on, and you've been trying to make it work with that person, you may decide to go ahead and end that relationship now that you have met someone that is more to your liking and just a better caretaker of your relationship, someone that is more into reciprocity, where it's not all one-sided, where you're just giving and giving and giving, trying to make this relationship go or work. So you are holding it down and you are trying to proceed, and of course, you know, keeping your security in mind, not wanting really to take a chance being with someone who has a lot of drama and chaos going on in their life. So for your obstacles, this person that you have recently been dealing with, not the King of Pentacles that will be entering, it shows that you would be sad leaving this relationship. You would be mourning it, you know, missing it. You get used to someone being there, even if it's a shitty relationship, at least it's a relationship. But you are tired of feeling as if you're supposed to be satisfied with the crumbs they're throwing you. Okay? And nobody likes to feel like that, where you are the one who is trying to maintain the relationship, and you give and you give and you give, and they don't give anything back. And when they do, they make you feel like you're a beggar. So it's best to leave this behind, because even though you have these 3 cups that are kicked over here, and you know what? It's probably good that they got kicked over, because they were probably full of poison. But look, you have 2 cups behind you right there that are waiting. And cups represent love and emotions and sentimentality and things like that. Which, back to you, look at this. You have that energy coming in right away. You were like, okay, I've done it. I've had enough. I am going to celebrate myself, my friends. I'm not giving up friends or family or jobs or my security or, you know, I've even had people who told me to get rid of my Facebook and my Messenger. They didn't even want me talking to family members or things like that. It's crazy. You don't need that in your life. But you're going to be very quick to go ahead and make this decision and completely start over and enjoy your new beginning. So, yes, and we're ending this relationship. We are ending this reading. Where did he go? Where did he go? With this Queen of Pentacles that you are going to become to the King of Pentacles, who is going to offer you the world and a brand new beginning full of adventure, and someone who celebrates love and joy every day with you. Okay, so that is the reading, and I think it's like really, really awesome. And apparently my daughter's a very popular person tonight, because her phone keeps going off every now and then. And sometimes when I play my recordings back as I'm editing and stuff, I really don't like the way I say person. It sounds like I'm saying parson sometimes, so I'm gonna really work on that. All right. Love you guys. Have a great night. Bye-bye.